people watching. Hello. I'm live, ready to go. Hey, Playboy. Let's check you out. Huh. Well, I'm supporting you. That's cool. All right. I'll have to save that. I'm doing good, buddy. Have you changed your name? Like I said, I am supporting your channel. I just don't remember you. Hello, Rosanna. How's the riots going over there, Rosanna? Oh, can't hear me very good. Well, I don't know. Can you hear me now? I usually talk pretty loud. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. I didn't have my YouTube page muted. Is that better? Can you hear me now, Rosanna? No. Well, let's go into system, sound, sound. I'm doing a troubleshoot now. We're running a troubleshoot, it says. Still checking. Please wait. I can't see chat. Almost done. Please wait. I heard a tone. Did you hear the sound beep? Yes, I did. Okay, couldn't find an issue. Hello, hello, hello. Check the mic. It's bouncing clear across. Okay, Rosanna, can you hear me now? Crank the volume knob. Well, I can't tell if I'm hearing. Can you hear me? So, Playboy Cartoons, what was your name before? Are you hearing me at all? Jana of Oof. Okay, I have speakers all the way up. All right. I've had this problem before, and I don't know what I did to fix it. Let me open my webcam. I'm deaf, help. Reconnect. Okay, it won't let me connect to that. Hello, Brian. Hello, hello. My test your mic. It's going clear to the top. I don't know why you're not hearing. Troubleshoot. We'll try this one more time. May have to reboot. I don't think that's going to do it there.
We can't hear you, Kim.
Yeah, I know. What's wrong? Well, I can hear you.
Whoops, I hear me coming on through. Just a second. I got to mute my mic. Stupid me. Okay, my audio is working good, Kim, but yours isn't coming through.
Well, I may have to restart. I don't know why. I've had this problem before.
I scared Tim. Hugs, Allie. Roseanne, I mean.
What do you suggest, Grizz?
And there's the loser, Brian. Never mind me. I might doze off here in a bit, guys. I am really beat for some reason. I'm just super tired.
Get Grandpa. Hold her.
I'm not going to hold her back
She
yet.
wants to go home. And her mom's at her house. No, Barky. Yeah.
Let me take a look at my settings, Kim, and I'll see if I can find. There's a settings in there that's mic boost.
Okay.
Go ahead and put her outside, Don.
Carry her to her house. No, Daniel was not in.
Is that any better?
Have to call her.
I can hear that door.
Still can hardly hear you, Kim.
Can you run down to Ace Hardware and get you some oil for that door?
Every now and then I hear a slight noise, but I can't make out anything that you're saying. Okay, now tell me, is this any louder, folks? Let me bring up my chat back up again. Are y'all noticing that my mic just went on up?
Dumbass. It ain't on your end, it's on my end.
Okay, that'd probably be a good idea, Kim, for you to reboot. But I just turned up. Did you notice any audio in my noticeable difference in my volume?
Your dog wants to run. You better out get her then. Okay.
No change, okay. So then I gotta go.
You have her? She's coming in? Okay, she was mad. She wanted to get over that. Yes. I guess she knew the time. And so all of a sudden she just started walking. I thought she was full from what she just ate from you. Her bone. But she had both. Oh, that was this morning? Yeah.
Where is my? I know there's a mic boost in here somewhere. If I can find it.
No, he was on YouTube. He's talking to Kim. When? On the computer. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, so I gotta get some pants work tonight. Yeah, I need to go help with wood.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing it on here. Yeah, I fell asleep. I feel like I fell asleep anyway. Let's see here. Let me get this switch on over. Oh, I'm half beat though. Okay, y'all. Just remember it's Trump 2020. Trump 2020. Trump 2020.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Trump 2020. Oh, he's back.
Can you hear me now?
Still no audio, Kim.
God bless it.
If we get the other one.
Nope. Huh. Dare I hear something from you?
Hello?
Yeah, there you got it. What did you do?
Rebooted?
Well, at first you didn't have no audio until just now.
Okay, but is it working now?
Yep.
Okay. Robert said, there you go. Kim. Hello, Robert. Thank you, Roseanne, for the thumbs up. I'm not going to time
I
you out.
gotta go into my cam.
Huh. I had that problem once before. And I didn't do anything. It just came back. All right. You hear me good now? All
Yep.
right.
All
Well,
except for I am getting a little bit of lag is all, but no big deal.
well, that's normal. So, what you been doing today that you're so tired?
I don't know. Nothing that should have made me tired other than I haven't had to. I think the big deal is I haven't had a single cup of coffee. I wasn't going to have any coffee today. But my wife's heating me up a cup right now.
Okay. Brian, I have defragged my computer before.
I better let you go then.
Kim, stay with on a potato roll. Yeah, potato rolls are good, Kim.
I'm here in the kitchen.
Robert, when I wake up, I'll tell you how I did it.
I try to get the whole pot done before I serve it. Make sure it's all even. Or it tastes weird.
Oh boy.
It's stirring.
Oh.
I watched a little story today on Netflix called The Young Messiah.
Yeah.
That was quite interesting. It was when Jesus was only 7 years old.
I had heard about it. We talked last week.
Huh. That's I think 27 was 27, 28. That's when 27 was when he started his ministry, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I said 7.
Oh, when he was 7. Oh, okay.
And he was crucified when he was 35. I do know that, but that didn't show that in the picture today.
Okay.
She wants to see me real bad. We have to go there after 1 o'clock.
Oh, Tim, doesn't that make their house kind of smoky?
We don't have their padlock thing to get
That's windows open, Chris.
What's that?
You got to keep the windows open if you're going to smoke that ham.
I guess so.
I keep. I have a hard time keeping it lit.
Isn't there anymore? You there? Well, I thought Mary didn't have that. It just, I don't know.
Oh, 33?
That was
Right.
Yeah, he did die at 33, but I don't know where Brian's coming up with he died on a Wednesday and not Friday. Where are you coming up with that, Brian?
Dad was asking me today, what happened to Jason from the miners, Jason? He moved. Did he move away? I thought he moved away to the city.
Well,
Did
okay. He rose on Good Friday, Grizz.
with the miner?
No, he died on Friday. He rose on Sunday.
Oh, they're talking about the Bible. On film. That's Jesus Christ. When he rose.
Okay, later Christian tradition put Christ, Jesus' last meal with his disciples on Thursday evening and his crucifixion on what we call today Good Friday. We now know that it was one day off. Jesus' last meal was on Wednesday night and was crucified on Thursday, the 14th of the Hebrew month, Nisan.
I never thought of that.
It's from the Huffington Post.
That's interesting. I didn't think of that, Angela. I just said, I went to the hospital on a Thursday week and she was born on a Friday. Oh,
So I don't know what happened to this. I did do an update this morning, or not an update, but I rebooted this morning. I could have threw the settings off.
he was trying not to drink coffee. Takes a while to get it out of your system. It's like you have withdrawal.
I don't know. I'd have to read up on that, Tim. Brian, I mean.
Well, I thought that they talked about the Sabbath being on Saturday.
Well, we know the Sabbath, the Sabbath of the Bible is Saturday. I mean, there's several ways to prove that one. But whether he died on a Friday or or a Wednesday or whatever. I always understood that he died on Friday and was risen from the dead on Sunday. But I don't know. I think this is one of those type of deals like the 616 thing, Brian. There's only one person that's saying that the mark of the beast is 616. And all the rest actually still backs up. And there's 4 other texts that still point to 666 as the number. There's only one deal, but that one thing is getting a lot of attention. So is this something like that there to where it's really, whereas, you know, we know that we know that devil has a plan to try to disrupt God's word. Put it that way.
Yeah. So they put a guy named Trump.
Well, this goes back before the guy named Trump.
Well, I mean, he's just touching up.
No, Brian. Brian, whichever day of the week that he did die on, I don't know which day of the week that he died on, or which day that he rose on, per se. Okay. I don't think that's really critical. The day of the week that he died. The only thing that's important with Christ's death is his death. The fact that he died for our sins. That's all that matters there. I don't think that the date that he died on is important. The importance is his death.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, we're having our church lesson. Hey,
It's my grandson.
that's your grandson.
How's it going, Gary, and grandson and granddaughter back there?
Yeah, she was back there. She's a little shy.
What's your grandson's name?
What's your name?
Austin.
Hello, Austin.
Hello.
We have a nephew named, or no, a nephew, and his name's Austin. He works at the prison.
Oh, you're gonna work at when you grow up? No. Hopefully he's rich by then.
Do what?
Hopefully he's rich before that. He has to work anywhere.
Okay. Good luck.
Hello, Rosanna. You know, you guys are talking about Christian stuff. I like that. I really do. It's just like Christ's birthday. You know, people celebrate it on December 25th, right? Nobody knows when he was born. It says in the Bible that it was like fall-like. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
just like Sunday, you know, any way you look at it, you know, Jesus Christ died for our sins. That's the most important thing.
There you go. That's what Chris said.
Exactly. Now, what day it was, see, that goes back to the Old Testament. The Old Testament says, you know, on the 7th day, God rested when he made the earth, right?
Correct.
So that's why people always think the 7th day. Well, the 7th day is actually Saturday, is not?
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying.
Right. So Sunday, so actually Sunday is the first day. But I don't care what day it is. If you get more than one person gathered to talk about the Lord, he's there. I don't care what day it is.
Well, and I see where you're coming from, Gary. I do understand what you're saying. All I would say on that is that, you know, in the New Testament, it says, "I give you a new commandment: love God with all your heart and love thy neighbor as yourself." Okay, so, and then if you take a look at the 10 commandments, the first 4 commandments is all about loving God, and the last 6 commandments is all about loving your neighbor. Okay, so basically, when we were given a new commandment, we were actually given an interpretation of the old commandment. If you look at the old 10 commandments, the 4th commandment is remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Okay, it doesn't say a Sabbath day. He's very clear in the 10 commandments which day he's saying to worship on.
So what day is the Sabbath day? Because now, again, you got to go back to the Old Testament to see exactly what day
That's what I'm getting back. And the seventh day is, and he says it in the fourth commandment there. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor anybody that was within thy gates.
But
okay,
changed since then because man changed it, Grizz. That's the thing. Okay, so Saturday is actually the seventh day, right? So Sunday would be the first.
Man has changed the calendars, yes, but the 7-day weekly the 7-day weekly calendar has never been changed.
The 7 day.
Okay, see what I'm saying? Yeah,
was changed.
The weekly calendar has never been changed. The calendar has, but the 7-day weekly calendar has never been changed.
No, because there's 7 days in a week.
Right.
Exactly. So there's one day of those 7 days is a Sabbath day. Which day is that?
The 7th day.
Sunday.
Saturday. Exactly. That's my point. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, no,
you know, and that's it.
You're just agreeing with me is what you're doing.
I am agreeing with you but what I am saying is that it is important to God that we keep his Sabbath day, not the heathen Sabbath day. People justify saying, well, we can keep any day. Well, that's not what the Bible says.
Work 6 days and rest on the 7th.
See, if you live
but you're talking about prophecy there, Tim.
No, I found it.
I got my grandkids are playing hide and go seek, so it might get a little loud.
Wait, go check in there.
But yeah, you know, a lot of people they think that because you hear people talk nowadays and they think that because of the New Testament, the Old Testament's fulfilled. Well, the Old Testament's there you got to go back to know the laws of the New Testament. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And by the way, about the being fulfilled and being done away with is two different things. Yes, the Old Testament was fulfilled, but it was not done away with.
Exactly.
And that's where people think that the 10 Commandments were not done away with; they were fulfilled, but they're still just as important today as they were then. Christ always referred to the 10 Commandments. He referred to everything that Christ quoted in Scripture was the Old Testament. You know, Christ. If quoting the Old Testament was good enough for Christ, it's good enough for still to this day. He used Old Testament.
Oh yeah. What are you doing out there, boy? I thought you was playing hide and go seek. You're silly.
I was reading that.
I didn't know you could read. You can read?
Yeah.
Man, you must be pretty smart. I can't read. You gonna teach me how to read? No, that's not very nice.
Yeah, right, Tim. We live under grace, but that doesn't mean that the law goes away.
No, there's still the law's still there.
You know, without the 10 Commandments. To me, this is the way I understand it anyway. The 10 Commandments is a mirror. You know, how can you have sin? Why would we worry about sin if there's no such thing as sin? The 10 Commandments is a mirror for us to take a look at ourselves and for us to purify what's in us. Those are what we see in ourselves when we look in that mirror, the 10 Commandments. That's what we say. We take to God and we repent to God of these sins and ask for forgiveness. The laws aren't done away with. They're to show us what we need to repent from. Once God comes on into our life and gives us the grace, covers us with his robe of grace. Okay, does that mean that the law doesn't count anymore? Yeah, the law is still there. But as long as we continue to repent, we are still saved by grace.
Oh, there's my granddaughter. She must be hiding. What are you doing?
Mama and Anthony are gonna hide.
Okay, tell everybody hi.
Hello.
Hello, here comes Austin.
Here comes Austin. You got the grandkids here tonight.
So Brian, what you're saying when the law was nailed to the cross, does that mean that it's no longer in existence? You know, because Christ said that he didn't come to do away with the law; he came to fulfill it. He specifically said he didn't come to do away with it.
I like the argument that
Austin, hi.
Jesus Christ,
No.
man, go hide. She's awful loud, ain't she? I like the argument where people say that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, stating that you don't have to be baptized, you don't have to have this done, you don't have to do that, because Jesus Christ already did it for you. That's the argument
Because Brian, what that's referring to, if you live by the law, then you're judged by the law. What that's saying is if you're living by the law without Christ, which is impossible, you cannot live by the law without Christ. The only way that we can fulfill his law, the only way that law can become perfect in us is through Christ. We can't do it ourselves. But this law is still relevant. You know, I mean, I put it this way, Kim. I mean, Brian, is it okay to go cheat on your wife? Do you think the Bible says it's okay for you to go cheat on your wife at will, whatever, and do your thing? Is that what the Bible's telling you? Does the Bible tell you that you can go on out and rob the bank, or that you can commit murder? Does the Bible tell you that you can go out and you can take God's name in vain? Are you saying that these laws were all done away with, that that's all okay? I'm telling you that all those things are not okay. Those laws were not done away with. So then the only question is, the only law that was done away with was only one of the 10 commandments, or maybe the first 4. Maybe it's done away with the cursing. Maybe the 7th-day Sabbath is done away with, but the last 6 still apply. I mean, I want to hear your common sense on this.
See, and this is why I have it. Now, this is the whole thing now. Now, everybody, whatever they reads things differently and takes things differently. You see what I'm saying? So you can read the Bible from cover to cover, but yet take it totally differently than what Kim says when he read the Bible. You see what I'm saying?
Look, yeah. And it's not only that, it's like the 3 of us that are up here. We're all 3 different in our walks with Christ. Okay. You're right where you belong at this time with Christ. Kim's right where he belongs. I'm right where I belong. We're all at it, you know, even though we might not have the same beliefs, we're in a different walk. Does that mean that we're not only one of us is going to get saved? No.
No.
You know, if we are doing our part of coming to Christ and confessing our sins and saying, "You're our Savior," I cover my sinful body with your cloak of righteousness, and I'm truly repentant from my sins. And it does clarify that over and over and over in the New Testament that we have to repent. You know, I mean, confess our sins and repent, and then we're covered with that cloak of righteousness. And when we fell, we're still covered because we're truly repent. When we fell, we're truly going to repent again too.
You're silly. What the heck is this?
Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Yeah. Is that good, Matt?
Got somebody here by Big Steve. Let him in.
You two go.
Oh, no. No, not Steve.
Can't you guys, well, see, I have to be nice. Can't you guys figure out something productive to talk about?
You know, now, I'm sorry, but you let Steve up here. Now we're all going to hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's taking us right with him.
Hey, watch your mouth, pal.
I got him today, boy. I got.
No, I just
him today.
I had to come in and just stop you from the turmoil and the mischief you guys are speaking of. Quit with this. Quit it. Quit talking about politics. Quit talking about Lord and God. Please.
Steve don't believe in politics or the Lord.
Actually, that is incorrect, Mr. Mach 1. I do believe in Lord, God, and Jesus Christ, but I'm not very much into politics. I never was, probably never will be. Some people call me un-American for that, but I call them un-McDonald's. And, yeah.
I'm not very much into politics either because they're going to do what they want to do.
They're going to do what they want to do regardless of what we think or say or want or do.
That's
so
right.
we just have to, well, I'm glad your kid's not there. We have to shit with the asshole God gave us.
You know. Brian's going to pray for you, Steve.
Thank you, Brian J. I really need it.
There's Iron Dog. Nancy sent me a picture.
Hey, Iron Dog, you better be nice to Nancy. She can be our next president.
Ooh, Nasty Pelosi as president? Yeah, right.
She can be.
Oh, she could be.
They don't agree, right?
No, I
February the 21st.
If she becomes president, I'm going.
If they can't get their stories together by the 21st, she can be the president of January.
Bobby Sprinkle, how many new accounts do you have? I want to know. Bobby Sprinkle got more accounts than new accounts than anybody I know.
No, she's not.
Well, see, now he's going to vote for Joe Biden. He sent me a bunch of emails. Please, Kim, you got to vote for Joe Biden.
What?
Is that under his fourth
email every day? Kim, you got to vote for Joe Biden. He's the man. Trump is so crazy and lying and stealing. And
is that under his fourth or fifth account?
I don't know.
That's not Bobby Sprinkle. Block him now.
Did you just do that, Steve?
That's not Bobby Sprinkle. Because I don't believe Bobby Sprinkle would vote for Biden.
Well, Bobby didn't say that. Kim was saying that.
Oh, Kim, you dog you.
Bobby told me that for sure.
He said something about on that chat.
No, Kim is on the chat. Guys, something's going on around here. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right.
I heard a siren. I don't know.
I straight up succeeded in just stopping your chat and conversation, Kim.
What's that?
I stopped your whole conversation.
No, you didn't.
I'm glad, too, because I was getting tired of Grizz. Grizz won't ever shut up. He just keeps blabbing on and blabbing on and blabbing on. Got something to say, Grizz? Come on. Say it.
Shut up, I'm typing. Okay, now what would you run under your mouth on?
I don't know. Grizz, Bobby can't send you a picture of his truck because you know why? It's still in pieces. And there's Trump stickers all over it, all over the bumper, all over the front bumper. Trump
No,
did.
it's got Joe Biden on there now.
Well, Bobby, email me a picture of your truck.
Bobby, you better tell me you're for Joe Biden or I'm going to ban you.
Uh-oh. Don't ban me, Kim. I like Joe Biden. I like him. I really do.
I will, but you get that. There you go.
Thank you, honey.
You know what? Hey, Amish Pope, shun this.
You are shunned.
How can he shun me? I'm not even Amish. Although if I was Amish, I would be instantly shunned as soon as they caught me with some sort of electronic device.
Now, I just found out that the Amish can have phones.
Yes, but
And they can have electricity as long as it's DC power and not AC power.
yeah. And some of them still just won't allow it, though. I watched a couple documentaries about it. I watched a documentary about this guy he's straight up Amish, lives the whole lifestyle and everything, but he wants to get out. He wants to get out. The congregation can take turns spanking me, but they all have to be female members of the congregation. I will only let women spank my booty. Or aside from Grizz.
Well, I'm going to block that Bobby if he doesn't email me a picture. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and block him anyway until he emails me a picture.
What picture?
Because I don't think that is him.
Watch him message me now. Tell Grizz, dumbass, that it's me.
I don't think it is him.
I don't either. Grizz, let
Let's
me
see.
do the honor.
Barney, Jekyll, and Bubba Hyde.
There you go. You got him already. Good job. If he emails me a picture of his truck, then we'll know if it's him or not. But that's why I told him to email me a picture of his truck.
It's Tim, you remove that comment right now. Remove that comment now. That is disrespectful.
No, keep it. You leave it. I like it.
You don't call me names like that. I'm sorry. You're going to have 300 seconds. You can call me late for dinner, but don't you ever call me Joseph Biden. Grizz? Grizz? You're walking on sunshine. You're walking on sunshine.
You got to pin that, Kim. You should pin that up with the picture here.
No, what he should do is take your ass out of the chat right now. Nah, you know, Hey, you guys know what? I'm going to shout somebody out right now in the chat there. Nixon's nonsense. If you need a guy to work for you, to do the job right, hire Nixon nonsense. That man could sheetrock a nutsack, I'm telling you. And if you want to meet the biggest Joe Biden supporter, call Kim Fife.
No kidding. So, what happened? He come back again?
Yeah, see. Yeah, that wouldn't what you call. You got that right. Hey Matt, you ain't gonna freaking say thank you for the shout out, you jerk. Hey Robert, tell Roberta I got the old Pete tonight. I'll be waiting at the Loves. I'll be waiting at the Loves on the west side of the complex, over by the broken down old gas pumps. Okay. You know it's all love, Matt. You know it's all love, baby boy.
But the thing of it is, I wasn't sub to him. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Just consider the fact that it may be him and it may not. You know. Are you cool with Bobby Sprinkle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until he started this Trump shit.
Are you sub to the Bobby Sprinkle that has a wrench?
No, I'm not.
So how did he get a wrench?
I don't know.
Well, you're the only one that could have given him a wrench.
Right? Well, I don't think he's got a wrench now.
Brian J., it's too late to ask him about his son. He's not in here anymore. So how was your day, Papa?
I'll tell you what I'll do. If that really is Bobby Sprinkle, I'll unhide him and give his wrench back after the election.
You're bad, Kim.
No, I just telling right.
So what happens if Trump wins it and all you Biden supporters out there, what y'all gonna do when Trump wins it?
Or if somebody else takes it.
Okay. Thank you, Tara, for telling me that, because I didn't mean to ban Brian. Okay. Oh.
Okay, but I did.
You know what, Grizz? I ought to hang you. Boy, you just like to do whatever you want with that wrench, don't you, boy?
I
Okay.
couldn't resist. I couldn't resist, Brian.
Do me a favor, Kim. If you love Big Steve in any and all way, take Grizz down off the panel. Now, Grizz, you can stay there until I say, Kim, let him back up. And you're lucky he let you back up instantly because I was going to leave your ass there for 300 seconds.
Okay. Did Brian J. Did I get him straightened out? I was trying to get rid of Bobby, and I hit Brian instead.
Yeah, I know that sucks sometimes when that chat moves.
Exactly. I got timed out last night because of that.
Yeah, I was trying to get Brian to time out. I was trying to get Kim to time out Brian, and I went to take Brian's wrench away, but it jumped when I clicked on the three dots, and I took Kim's wrench away instead. Then Brian timed out Kim.
Yep.
That was funny last night, or was that the night before, or whatever that was.
Whatever it was.
And it's even harder to do it on your damn cell phone.
Exactly. Okay.
All I know, if that's real Bobby, he can email me.
Bobby,
Well,
if
when he emails, you tell him that he can have his wrench and be unbanded after the election if he votes for Joe Biden.
tell you what, if that's the real Bobby Sprinkle, send me a Facebook message, Bobby.
Will the real Bobby Sprinkle please stand up?
Will the real Bobby Sprinkle please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Oh yeah, Mr. Mark 1, I got a bone to pick with you.
You know what? Pick your own bones. Leave
What's
my.
up with that time out, mother?
That's right. That's right. I'm just getting you back for calling me Mr. What? What did you call me?
What did I call you? Do you
Uh-huh.
really want me to say it?
Come on.
Well, I don't know, Brian.
Everybody, I called him Mr. Cock 1.
I got him back today, though. I did. Hey, Brian, everybody's okay. I think they rushed somebody to the hospital down the street there. I just wanted to see what's going on because there were fire departments and everything going on down there, and cops and ambulances. And
Back when he used to block me, I used to call him Mr. Block 1.
I blocked you probably 3 times. 3
Yeah.
times.
But I'm glad that you realized what Big Steve's issue is, I hope.
Robert, that's your issue.
No?
Robert's trying
Big
to be
Steve
like,
issue is his mouth.
Yeah.
Robert's trying to be like you, Big Steve.
Grizz is smart. Grizz is smart. But see, I never mean any real harm against anybody. So if I say something wacky, time me out, tell me off. I don't care.
No, it's his new account, Brian. That's Bobby Sprinkle's new account. One out of the 4 or 5 new ones.
And see what might have happened with his wrench. An imposter came in and I gave him the wrench because, I know Bobby and
Well, the thing is that this is his new account. So if he started up another account, he's not going to have a wrench.
right. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe he came in and I didn't look into it, see who it was, and said Bobby Sprinkle, and I gave him a wrench.
Iron Dog.
I'm just saying I'm not going to give him a ranch or unblock him until after the election. If he can come in with a certificate, I voted for Joe Biden, and I'll unban him.
Oh.
And if he's listening, I know he's laughing.
And I just have to say, Iron Dog, I'll see you on your channel, pal.
So, Bobby Sprinkle, when did you make this new account? Because if this is a new account, then I wouldn't be subscribed to you, then would I?
Right? Was you subscribed to him?
I'm subscribed to him, and if it's a new account, I wouldn't be subscribed to him, would I?
No, and I wasn't subscribed to him.
And I ain't subscribed to him anyway, so.
So, did you ever get your message on Facebook, Steve?
Nope.
Then.
Because I know I didn't, because my tablet computer here dings. It makes a sound every time I get a Facebook message.
Then that's not the real Bobby Sprinkle.
And my Facebook stays on at all times.
That must be Grizz. Blame everything on Grizz. Oh, where'd Grizz go?
He may have fell asleep.
You know, Mr. Mach 1, Grizz is smart, but he ain't that smart.
Who, Grizz? Grizz is pretty smart, man.
He's a couple cans short of a six-pack, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh,
We got Iron Dog. Iron Dog says, sounds like you're jealous, Brian. What's Brian jealous about? Oh, he says too much lag.
Too much lag, droping down here. What is droping? Grizz, you got to learn how to spell, bud. Yeah, his singing ability is like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
You know, I'm going to tell you something, Steve. I think you got something going there because you sounded just like Iron Dog. Dog, the worst. I don't know, Brian. I think Steve's right there with him.
Don't forget to stay warm, stay dry if you have to. And if you have to put a color next to Lives Matter, you are a racist.
Hey, Nixon says you need some more slobber there, Steve.
Copyright infringement. Yeah, well, call your lawyer, pal. Okay.
Tim, Steve, shut your pie hole. One dog is enough.
Yeah, one thing I was always good at growing up was making impressions of cartoons, people.
Kim, do you see your sister?
I do. Hello, Ann.
You know, I once annoyed the living hell out of one of my teachers once because I used to be a real avid watcher of the TV show South Park. You know, you heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was a young, stupid idiot kid, 98, 99, 2000, I just wanted to talk in the voices of the characters of South Park. You know, I was always talking like this, and I wouldn't give it up for one moment. And so my teachers hated me because I would never give up on saying the voice.
I bet you annoyed more than one teacher. That's what Nixon said.
You know, Matt, if you want to talk shit, open your mouth wider.
What was that supposed to mean?
Why are you asking?
Because it didn't make any sense.
Calm down, Slick.
If you want to talk shit, open your mouth wider. What the hell? Is that kind of like smile like a donut?
I don't know. Hey, but I gotta ask you, Mr. Mach 1, did what's his name call you today?
Nobody called me today.
You're lucky.
It's going to get timed out.
Who's going to call me?
I'm going to do him like I did Bobby Sprinkle.
These nuts.
Your nuts were supposed to call me?
All right. Now I got a question for you, Mr. Mach 1. All right. Now listen, you got to watch this, okay? I'm just trying to ask you if you know your ass from a hole in the ground. Listen, this is your ass. This is a hole in the ground. Which one's your ass?
The one in the middle.
That was good. That was good.
Oh.
Why?
That was good.
Oh, it's all love, Steve. It's all love, buddy.
You're supposed to say neither, Mr. Mach 1.
Oh, am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess that up for you. But it was a pretty good answer, though, right?
I liked it.
Yes. People laughed at me.
Oh. So, Steve, how's the weather down there?
Hot.
Comfortable yet smoky. And
Oh, yeah.
the air quality is real shitty right now.
Well, then, so that's because of the fires, right?
Yeah.
Well, how far away are you from the fires?
About 150 miles.
Wow, man, that's crazy. And so I guess Brian's getting it too then, eh?
No. He's down south. He's by San Bernardino. He's more down south.
So Robert's being affected by it too? Because I know that it travels a long way.
Robert, you're getting California smoke all the way in Idaho?
Cahita-ho.
Yeah.
Well, Grizz, you must have made Ann mad. She's gone.
Oh.
Oh, I guess Brian J. does have a fire by him.
So do they still control those fires by making little fires around the area?
I don't understand that. Why?
Well, years ago, when they'd have fires like that, like a forest fire or whatever, they would make small fires around it because it would keep the fire contained from spreading.
I don't think they do it like that anymore. They just they fight it from the ground and they fight it from the sky.
Yeah.
They pour water on it.
Well, what Mock's talking about is a fire break. And it would work if the wind didn't blow it across it.
Right.
Damn, the whole West Coast is burning. And then all Grizz has to do is fart, and his place will be burning too.
Well, you've seen that what happens when Grizz goes to the outhouse.
Yeah.
Remember that video that Bobby made?
I remember the video where Grizz falls on his ass.
I don't think anybody's ever going to forget that one.
You know he does not want that video on the internet, but it's too damn late now. It's on there. We've got something that we can make fun of you forever with, Grizz. I know he's sticking his middle finger at the screen right now in my direction.
Good night, Iron Dog. Good night, buddy. You have a good night there.
And you know, guys, he's stubborn. He still has the same freaking sleepers or slippers that he fell in and still uses them.
Slipper off. Wow, that's sad. That's sad, Grizz.
Yeah, that is pretty sad. Nobody deserves to die.
No, especially when they're trying to do something like that, you know.
Well, time to take my drugs. A little bit of Thorazine, some oxycodone, some Ambien CR.
You know, I knew a guy. He used to be in a car club with us. He was taking an Ambien. Excuse me. And he actually climbed up the water tower, and jumped.
And killed himself?
Yes.
That ain't cool.
He was taking an Ambien. I guess that stuff makes you have dreams or sleepwalk or do something. I don't know, man. So
I'm glad I don't take it then.
You better be careful with that stuff, man.
No, I don't take it. I was just joking. I only take 4 pills, man. Blood pressure, water pills, and stomach pills.
I take heart, diabetes, heart.
Let's just say you take half the damn pharmacy. How about that?
That's
No.
the way I am.
I take 3 or 4 pills. Blood thinners. Take blood thinners.
That's the main reason why I have a computer, so I can keep track of my medicine.
Blood thinners suck, man. You can't have no alcohol.
Now I just take an aspirin.
Well, since I'm AFib, I have a thing that can cause, because the way my heart beats,
Oh,
I could have a problem with blood clots. So that's why I take the blood thinners.
okay.
God bless you, Gary.
Thank you, Steve.
Well, I don't know. Probably several years ago, I thought, I should take an aspirin. I just started taking one. I didn't tell the doctor about it because, you can't take it. Yeah, I can.
Screw that. Aspirin's healthy for your heart.
That's what I thought.
I take one not every day, but at least once a week. I take an aspirin just to take it. I don't even have a damn headache. I just swallow an aspirin.
Yeah, I got organizers, and I do 2 weeks at a time, and I put one aspirin in my morning pills.
A lot of people take the baby aspirin, Tim. My wife takes the baby aspirin.
I take the 325.
Yeah. No, I take blood.
In the 81, so I just take it.
I take the Aquilus blood thinners. Like I said, I take it because for my heart.
Yeah, you do what the doctor says. Exactly.
Yes, sir. And I'm not a drinker. I mean, I will have a beer every now and then, but I'm not. It's it.
Yeah, but you can't get drunk off your ass because you take blood thinners.
No. Yeah, I'd be too thin.
You would pass out and maybe.
Oh, I seen a guy be on warfarin, which is like poison anyhow. I seen him start bleeding out his eyes. His blood got so thin from him taking warfarin and drinking.
That ain't cool, man.
Hey, I don't mean change subject, but have you seen Trump Jr., his eyes? Man, he's on some kind of dope.
I'll tell you what, Trump Jr. looks nothing like his daddy. He don't look like his dad for nobody. Almost as if he could be adopted.
Maybe he's Joe Biden's son. He could be Joe Biden's son.
He can't. That can't be the child of Melania and Donald Trump. I'm sorry if it is.
No,
That's from a different marriage.
Yeah.
no, he screwed around on all these wives. Some of them he had to pay for, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that Donald Trump is a player. He's always been a player.
He's a payer. He pays 25,000 or million for sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He plays those women. He's a player. You know what I'm saying? He's a pimp.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Tim. Warfarin's nothing but poison. If I had
Look at Tim. I screwed all my wives. So what?
if I had that kind of money, I'd be a pimp too.
And I think it's quite funny that Donald Trump loves fast food.
He loves McDonald's, don't he?
He loves McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell.
It's all right though. I'm glad he loves something.
But I think it's funny that he did what was one of those big dinners he had, and he brought all freaking McDonald's food.
He done Taco Bell one time too. But I'm glad he's loyal to something.
I mean, it's all good. McDonald's is good. Taco Bell is good, but it's not good for you. Hell, me and my mom just had Taco Bell the other day. I had those new big nachos that they have. Man, that was good, man.
Tim says, I screwed all my wives. What's the big deal?
Because he's our president. You
Well,
think so?
Bill was our president player.
Here goes Grizz. Got to bring up old Bill.
Trump's a payer. He has to pay for sex.
Grizz, quit living in the past. Come into the future.
Come
That
to the light.
That was then. This is now.
Tim said he'd invite him to an anonymous dinner. What is that, Steve? You know what that is?
Closer. That is the bearing. That is the bearing. It has to be. Well, no, hold on. It's a bearing race.
No.
It is a bearing.
Close. It's not a bearing. It's not a race.
It's a seal.
It's the seal.
That's the rear seal.
That's the rear seal for off the back of a drum or a rotor.
That was going to be my thing. If Kim hadn't said it, I would have said seal.
Tim got it. Rear main seal.
Rear rotor main seal.
For the Mustang, right?
No, I got the trailer. I'm repacking the bearings on the trailer. I haven't done it this year, so I figure I'd get new seals, so I gotta go get them.
Dude, you got to show us how much balls your Mach 1 has. You got to do a burnout video or something for us.
Man, I ain't done a burnout in that Mach 1 in years.
Dude, what's wrong with you, man? Treat that girl right. Get in there and rev her ass up. Don't hurt her, though, but and I know that Mach 1 will do a badass burnout, too. You got a 5-speed in it, right?
No, it's all automatic. That car's automatic. It's a one-wheel peel. Don't even have a posi rear end in it anymore.
It's a grandpa car, huh?
A grandpa car now, yup. You know, I'm going to tell you something, Matt. There is something to that now. Winter air and summer air is different. Because winter air, you got to be careful, because if you're not, what's going to happen? you're going to get water in your tank and get it in your tires, and it makes it dry rot.
Yeah, I was just telling my mom the other day we need to get some tire shine and start putting tire shine on our tires because I don't want her tires to get all dried and cracked.
They will dry rot. They will dry rot. But see, the hard part is it starts getting into the thread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can protect the outside of the tire wall, but it's hard to protect the thread.
Well, shit, I'll put the damn tire shine all up. I'll cover the whole tire in it.
And then you'll be sitting at the stoplight going.
I don't think so. Because you got, it's rubber. Rubber requires treatment as well.
The other day, I had a free car wash at Mach 1. And when I was going through the car wash, they had a deal that come in close to your tires. And as you drove out, it rubbed the tires and cleaned it up and put like an oil on the tire.
You talking about the car wash? Yeah, they do that up here too. It's actually it's tire shine is what it is.
Yeah, that tire shine, it contains materials that are essential to the treatment of the black rubber and whatever they put in the tire. Basically, I'm stupid and I know nothing.
But it's a silicone, is what you said it right. It's a silicone that goes on the tire. But Tim, the thing about it is that I drive my car, and I do take care of my wife. But thing about it is I just don't beat on my car no more, like I did back many moons ago.
No, Robert, I do not tire shine Roberta. Man, I got to armor all that bitch.
When she farts, does she blow bubbles from all the armor off?
No, dude. When she farts, it sounds like this.
You trying to say you got that pooper wore out?
I'm trying to say that her butthole is so loose.
It just blows air.
I could add to that, but I'm not going to.
Oh, come on, Kim.
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear it, man. Get into the humor. We love it.
Brian,
I want to hear Kim 5 talk some shit. Everybody else is talking shit, but I never hear Kim 5 straight up talk some shit.
Brian, my wife.
I only talk the truth. See, like Joe Biden is your man.
Brian, my wife Shelby has 526 horsepower at the flywheel. My Mach 1 has 305 horsepower at the flywheel.
But what's the power at the rear wheels?
Well, you probably on an automatic, you want to take about 20% off. On a stick, it's not so much, but on an automatic, it's like 20% different from what you get at the flywheel to what you get at the rear wheels.
Gotta ask you, you still have the white hatch, right?
Yes, I do.
Are you did you weld the rear end?
No, I didn't do nothing to it yet.
Oh man.
I'm going to replace the rear end is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put new rear end in it. But right now that car's to the side. I'm on the Fairmont right now because I'm going to restore that white Mustang back to original. So I got everything for it now. So I know I got everything. So I'm good until I get the Fairmont done.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about your Fairmont. That's a sick car. Did I tell you that my buddy Benjamin is working on an 86 Ford LTD? And he dropped a whole Mustang engine in that sucker. He's got a Mustang. He's got a Mustang suspension underneath, rear end, transmission, T5, all that shit. On an 80.
But a lot of people are doing it now, Steve, because You can't find a good Mustang anymore with a good body on it.
I know
Oh,
because everybody smashes them. Everybody wrecks them up because they can't handle it.
Sandra said hello to you guys, so say hello.
Hey, there's the she-devil, Sandra's homespun life herself. How you doing, Sandy Butt Cheeks?
But so yeah, I would say my car's not even half the speed of her car. Her car would just leave me sitting still. Yep, no doubt about it.
Yeah, but just and that Fox body Mustang, that is the underdog.
Tim said it's still a Ford though.
Lots of people don't realize that car was built for speed, and I'm sorry, burnouts were made for Fox body Mustangs, or at least the Fox body Mustang was made to burn out.
Brian, I don't think your brother's going to do anything with that 440 big block compared to what you got now. I might be wrong, but I don't think your brother can handle it because the cars nowadays, man, it's a whole different. Dude, when you're making 4 cylinders with 305 horsepower, what is that telling you?
440 6-pack.
You know.
You know what? If I do have a dream muscle car, and it's not a Mustang either. Don't get me wrong. I love the Mustang. I love. I have Ford tattooed on my skin. Okay, but God, I love the Plymouth Barracuda 1970. Oh God, I want one of those so bad.
And it's a cool car to want. You want to know what my dream car is?
What is that?
A 1967 Shelby GT 500, 427 4-speed.
Yeah, you got 100 large? You got 100 grand?
Oh, it's more like 200. So yeah, that's why I don't have one.
What you watching? Yeah.
No, Grizz. Ferraro is not a muscle car. That's a Japanese car.
Well, the Cuda was more of the race car. The Barracuda was more of a family car. See, there's a difference there.
Yeah. 70 Cuda. That's what I want, man. Black. I just love the way that car looks. It is powerful.
I'm going to tell you something. Tim's on something right there. A 1966 SS Chevelle with a 396 or a 427 in it. Oh, baby. That's a nice car.
My dad had a 66 Chevelle wagon.
Oh, hey, there's one up here, dude. It's a 66 Chevelle wagon. This car is extremely mint. And he's got an LS, 6.0 LS in it. And, man, this thing is a rocket. A rocket. But I know a guy that's got a 5.3 Pacer.
Yes.
You know what a Pacer is, don't you?
Yes, I love it. I love the Pacer. And I love the Gremlin, too. Yes, Robert, everybody knows that I love DeLoreans. I'm sorry. I love the DeLorean for its looks.
I had a DeLorean before. I had a DeLorean in it. I really did. I had a DeLorean and everything, man. It was burnt to the frame.
They had problems with fires.
Yeah, we took that car, took it right off the back of the wrecker and put it right on back of the scrap truck.
You know what caused a lot of the fires in DeLoreans? It was the wiring. Sometimes the wiring, and sometimes even the coolant system, because of the way the coolant system was, and that little it's the engine that was in the DeLorean was called a PRV V6, a Peugeot Renault. That's the type of engine they chose for that car. Can you believe that shit?
Right, and knowing the problems that they had with that engine, they still put it in there.
Yeah. And
Now, you ever hear of the Brooklyn car?
Yeah.
Yeah, those had a Ford engine in them. Those had a 351 Windsor in them.
I think that DeLorean should have, he should have picked a better engine for that car. If that was his dream car, it's the car that he said he had in his dreams and stuff. So he should have loved it a little bit more than he did.
Hey, Nixon, those cars are like all over the place up here. People buying them and selling them left and right.
I had 2 Malibus, not at the same time, and I don't remember what year.
I wouldn't mind having a 1970 Malibu.
Oh no, they 1970 Malibu Chevelle, dude, are worth big money nowadays.
What about a 1970 Cutlass?
1970 Cutlass is worth some bucks. Now, I'm going to tell you what I had. Grizz calls it a girly car. I had a 1972 Demon with a 340 in it with a slapstick automatic bucket seats. Man, that car was a nice car, and it was fast.
Dodge Demon, huh?
Yep.
A lot of people talk shit about Dodge, but man, Dodge is badass, man.
The biggest problem with Dodge is the electrical system. Their electrical system sucked. So up here, did the same thing, Matt. Matter of fact, they're getting $5 to $10 grand for junk up here. These cars filled with Bondo and everything else, man, are just going. People are paying big money for them because they had them when they were younger and had them in high school, so they want to relive their youth. So they spent all the money they got to buy a turd. And that's raised the prices on everything.
Man, I'd love to have me a big old huge Dodge Ram pickup truck with a 12-valve Cummins in it.
But you want the older Cummins. The newer Cummins ain't as good as the older ones. Like the 99 and down, I think it is. Those Cummins engines were the best. These new ones ain't half as good as them.
I want to roll coal, baby. Roll coal.
I didn't have a 73 Monte Carlo. My dad had a 73 Monte Carlo. It was gold with a black half top with a black interior. It had the swivel buckets. Man, with that car, I'd like to have one of those.
Mr. Mach 1, you haven't seen that white boy that put the 12-valve Cummins in the Mustang?
I think I have.
Weston Champlin is his name.
Yep.
Man, that's pretty badass, that car, though. He's got a 12-valve Cummins in that sucker, the first one ever.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying, Robert. It's the older Cummins that the people want is the older ones.
The 6.7s is a junk engine.
Oh, that Clash for Clunkers, dude. I'm telling you, I bought some of those cars, and they would pour something down in the oil pan to blow those engines up. And then on the title, they had it where you couldn't do nothing with the cars. So we had to junk those cars, man. It was horrible.
They wanted those cars off the road.
Right.
They took them off. But there are still a bunch of clunkers on the road.
Oh, yeah, because people didn't trade. People couldn't afford to do it.
Oh, I got a clunker sitting in my damn yard right now.
No, you're right, Matt. Matt, we couldn't sell parts off those cars. The only thing we could do was junk them. And we made good money off of them, don't get me wrong, because we got them for $25. You know what I'm saying? But we couldn't sell any parts or take nothing off the cars. We had to take them right off the hook, put them right on the back of the truck, was going to the scrapyard.
Yeah. Now, see, Brian J., putting a Hemi in a Mustang is cool. Putting a 12-valve Cummins in a Mustang is cool. But don't you ever put an LS engine in a Mustang. Because you will get your ass kicked.
My neighbor across the street, he's got a 92 Mustang, and he's got a big block in it, Chevy.
Ugh, no.
Dude, that car's fast, man. That car, he runs 5 seconds in the 8th.
Why don't you just take your... I can't say that. That's bad on Kim's channel. I was gonna say, why don't you just
Here, wait a minute. Now you could. You got something else to say?
no, I was-
They have a 7.4 LS. Man, I ain't never seen a 7.4. I seen the 6.0s. But most of those people, they want the 5.3 for some reason. That 5.3, man, they put a turbo on that thing, man, and throw it in a Mustang, a light Mustang, and those cars are running 9 seconds.
yeah, but the Camaro and the Mustang are rivals, man. It would be stupid to switch the engines of them, you know, like putting an LS in a Mustang or putting a Mustang 5.0 in a freaking Camaro, you know.
Right. Hey, I know a guy that's got a 5.0 in a Camaro. I know a guy that's got a 350 in a Mustang. I know a bunch of guys that got LS's Mustangs. I guess whatever works, man. Whatever you do. I would never do it because I'm Chevy, Ford. You know what I'm saying? Mopar,
Yeah.
Mopar. You know.
If you really, really true love the vehicle, you won't do it. You won't modify it like that.
Because you can make them all go fast. And now if you buy them, they're coming out fast off the showroom floor. You know what started that, don't you? The Buick Grand National. When the Buick Grand National started making those little V6s with the turbo, and people started buying them up and hot rodding them, that's what started these car companies. They started wanting to be compared with that Grand National. So that's why you start seeing the horsepower start raising back then. This is back in 87, 88. 86, 87, 88, somewhere around there.
God, look at there's all these engine swappers in the damn chat. Look, Tim, Brian J.
Well, and that's what they're doing to those old 50 cars and stuff like that. They're putting Chevys in them because rule number one, Chevys are just easier to work on. And they interchange so much, it's nice. You can just drop them in there and you can put any parts on them you want. You know, that's why they put Chevys in them.
All right, that's it. I'm going to buy me an 81 DeLorean, and I'm going to drop a Hellcat engine in that sucker and blow all your asses out of the water.
There you go. See, Chris said he put a Hemi in his Ford. But, you know, I mean, I had a 1954 that had an 85 horsepower flathead V8 in it. And I'm telling you, that thing ran like a champ. It had 3 one-barrel carburetors on it.
A triple barrel?
It had 3 one-barrel carburetors on it, dude. It was so cool, man.
Hey, I caught the neighbor's kids. Hey, listen to this. I caught the neighbor's kids digging through the trash, and I scared the shit out of him because he was trying to put garbage in mine. I snuck up to my door and I said, "Don't put nothing in my trash." He snapped up. He looked like this. He went.
That's what you're supposed to do to those kids. Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. That 5.7, it's just a great engine, man. And, you know, you could do a lot of mods of that, too. I mean, it was actually that 5.7 was probably the best of the 350s. Chris, put my Hemi in the driver's seat right behind the steering wheel.
Now, this is the type of stuff we should be talking about. Not goddamn Biden, not goddamn Trump either.
Yeah, buddy. But those Vortec 5.7s, man, with the valve covers that bolted in the middle of the, that was really a great day. Well, see, Tim, I had a 1970, but Tim, I love your cars, man. But anyhow, you had a 454. Oh yeah, I had a 70 Chevy pickup with a 350 in it that ran like a scalded dog.
I like Blazers and Broncos. I know this one guy that has a really badass, man, K5 Blazer. Big, huge big block Chevy engine in it. All kinds of good options. Then you got your Ford Bronco. put a what are those 7-tree IDI? Put a 7.3 ED engine in a Bronco.
Brian, did you hear what Tim said? Brian said, Brian said, God did not walk on a dam. He walked on water.
Yeah, I know. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord, for taking your name in vain.
Waterbug, how you doing there, my friend? I'm sure that Kim sent you a link. I'm sure he did. Waterbug, he's a good old boy.
Hey, if Grizz was the ice cream man, hell no, I wouldn't leave him alone. I'd be like, give me some of that cream, Papa.
Wait, that didn't sound good, Steve, about giving you some cream.
I know. It makes people laugh, though. So,
could you imagine Grizz being ice cream truck, Steve?
hey, I'm very comfortable with myself, Mr. Mach 1. I can laugh. I can cry.
I guess so. Well, you know what, though? Ain't that, Tim, that's the truth, buddy, because I'm telling you, man, some of the cars that my dad had and that we had me growing up, if we'd have just known today.
Yeah, right. All of you people in the chat are talking shit about all these badass cars that you guys never owned. XR. Yeah, right, Tim. You had an XR7. Sure.
You know, back in the day, you could buy a XR7 Cougar convertible, dude, for, $300 to $500. It was a nice car.
Not now.
Well, shoot, no, not. That's what I'm saying. If you would have just hindsight, dude, if we would have just known back then what we know now, we would have never sold the cars we had.
Actually, Robert 208, you are truthful. I did have a radio flyer.
Hey, Waterbug. Hey, Kim.
Waterbug. Here's Waterbug. What's going on, Waterbug?
Y'all getting some echo on my end?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Hey, what's going on, Waterbug? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Mark, I like your video the other day. You were talking about your Mustang and all.
You do. I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah. I like how you talked about it, explaining what you trying to do and all on your channel there. I think it was about 3 or 4 days ago you had put that video up, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If I ever win the lottery, Mr. Mach 1, you're going to build my Mustang for me. And I'll pay you all the money. I'll pay all the money. You just built the damn car.
Kim, how y'all been doing, Kim?
Doing good.
That's good.
What would you charge? What would be your price to build me a badass Mustang?
Well, Steve, I couldn't tell you that. You'd have to tell me what you'd want in that car. Then we'd have to go by then because we'd have to find out what things cost and exactly what you want. Your suspension and stuff nowadays is out of this world. You could put 25 grand in a car easy with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. You can.
My buddy just built a motor. He's got $35,000 just in the engine alone.
Yeah,
he paid $7,000 just for the heads and the work to be done to the heads.
Robert 208 says if I hired you to build a car, I wouldn't get it for like 30 years.
No, it does. Mark Ward's right though. It takes a lot of money, man. You gotta have a lot of money getting them high performance engines.
No, it's crazy, man. To get a paint job nowadays, to get a really good paint job, you're looking anywhere between $7,000 and $10,000.
Screw that, man. I'll get me like 10 or 15 rattle cans and primer that sucker.
That's the reason I drive a F-154 truck. That's the reason I drive that and Toyota stuff like that, those cheap cars. You know what I'm saying?
Robert says if you do that, you wouldn't have the car for 30 years. But you know what, Robert? I hate to tell you this, buddy. How many cars have you built? That's what I want to know. I know you can run your mouth. You're good at that. But
Yeah, but Robert can't build no car. Robert, you suck.
you know, so
All he can do is run his mouth and drive his fucking Ford F-150.
you know, Matt, you don't get no $300 Mako jobs around here. You take it to Mako, you're paying $2,000 for a paint job. And if you do all the body work and prime and get it straight up and everything, by the time they're done with that car right there, they're going to hit you up.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Well, before you talking about me taking 30 years to build a car, Robert, build one.
Yeah, Robert. That's right.
Well, it's hard to do because you're working at a job, supporting your family.
It is hard to do, and it's hard to have a, you know, a hobby on the side. Plus, when you're trying to open up a junkyard, got to take care of your 89-year-old dad.
Yeah, I feel for you, Mark.
But you know what, Nixon? The thing about it is, that $500 paint job, the first time you go through a car wash, it's back to the old color again.
Yeah, you strike my nerve, Robert. I'll time your ass out if Kim will let me.
No, Robert, you couldn't strike a nerve if you wanted to, buddy. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I could piss you off right now, Mr. Mach 1.
Oh, you piss me off all you want to.
Just I'm messing with you, dude.
Well, Steve, what kind of car are you driving nowadays? I mean,
What kind of car am I driving? I
Yeah.
ain't got no car.
He's got a footmobile.
Actually, I do. I really do own a vehicle. It's a 1995 Dodge van, but it's broken down. It's not registered. It's a piece of shit.
well, I'll tell you what. I had some pants. I had, I took my damn pants. I had them tatted out there, and I tried to get old Kim to ride my damn F-150, but he wouldn't. He said, let's ride this Cadillac. So I had to ride that Cadillac out there. And I tell you what, that's a damn nice Cadillac. I tell you. You probably gonna buy you another one, ain't you, Kim?
Boy, I'd like to.
But, you know, Matt's talking about this waterborne paint. That's where they get all these fancy colors now. They can get more colors out of this waterborne paint than they've ever had before. And I'm talking some sharp colors nowadays.
Hey, Kim, can I time out Mama Rindo real quick?
Don't you dare. Rindo, have your head. Steve, you'll have your head on a platter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She'll get pissed off and
Don't
start saying, why did Dick Steve time me out?
Steve, don't do it. She will cut your head off and hand
You're right. You're right.
Don't be doing that stuff. That's a
Go
good
ahead,
one.
Steve.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Temptation. What do you think, Rinda? You want to get timed out?
Yeah, don't do it, Steve. I'm telling you, she'll have your head on a platter to Kim.
Rinda, tell me yes or no right now in the chat. Do you want to be timed out? And Grizz, I don't need nothing from you, okay? I can get Kim to let me time you out instantly. I know he'll say yes. But you got to take his wrench away first, Kim, before I can time out Grizz.
I think the old single stage paint system is pretty much gone nowadays.
Hey, Mama Miranda gave you a message there.
Hey, why did you give her a wrench? See, Kim?
What happened?
Man,
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, dude, don't mess around with Rinda.
yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky that Kim's protecting you, Rinda.
I like Mama Miranda.
I'm going to tell you something. Mama Rinda will rip off your head and poop down your neck.
Yeah, I like her. I've always liked her. I remember one time I was watching one of her streams. She was driving, and she was in a rainstorm. And she probably remembered this too, Mama Miranda. She was
You know what?
a convenience store. And I tell you, boy, I didn't think she was going to make out where she was going that day. You
Yeah.
remember that Mama Renda? Mama Renda, you want to come up here? I'll pop down.
I really,
How many people can you have up here, Grizz? Kim?
6.
6.
Won't you come up here, Mama Renda? But
Well, if she wants to come up, tell me, Mama Miranda, and I'll put the link.
I think Rosanna needs to come up too. You know, Rosanna's my new sugar mama, right?
I understand. I like to have Rosanna up, but she don't like to be up.
yeah, I'll put you up.
Matt, that's what I'm saying. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying you just don't find too many single stage paints anymore because all these fancy colors, everything we got now, there's no single stage in them. I mean, the older paints and stuff, yes. Do they even use enamels anymore? I think Rosanna and Mama Miranda should both come up here. That's what I think. And, you know, like I said, Rosanna's my new sugar mama. Don't we all need a sugar mama, Kim?
Sure.
See? What do you think about that, Waterbug?
Yeah. I'm good with it. I need
Steve?
to drop down. I'll drop down. Cause
No, you don't need to drop down. Hey, Steve, don't you think we all need a sugar mama?
My reply to that would be irrelevant. Now, if I had a sugar mama, I think that would be Sherry Kay.
Well, Matt, didn't they stop using the enamel? Something about the air pollution, kind of like, you know, R12.
No, Grizz, let you drop out of the chat. How about that? Without your wrench and 300 seconds. Since you want to talk shit. Remember, this is Biden country here, pal. At least on this channel, anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you vote for anyone other than Biden, you're backing up.
Oh, yeah, Brian J. You're right. I forgot about that. Yes. Every time I walk in the door, she goes, "Oh, it's you, Big Steve. Oh, you come today for another massage? Okay, come on, lay on the table. I got some new oil for you."
You want oil or powder?
Oh, you want me to rub you down good?
Let's use powder. Oil too messy.
Oh, you want a happy ending? Okay.
And you know, she's only got one eye, and she keeps an eye out for Steve.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Her
Not one. How many of them Mustangs you got?
Right now, I have 1, 2, 3. I got 3 drivable ones, and I have, well, including my wife's car would be 4. But, you know, that's hers.
Yeah.
And then I have 1, 2, 3. I have about 6 more at the yard. So probably 10 altogether.
You're lucky I don't live by you, Mr. Mach 1, because I'd be at your yard just bugging the shit out of you. And Mr. Mach 1, come on, let me work in the yard.
Oh, I'd put you to work, Steve.
You don't have to pay me very much.
I'd put you to work. Oh man, would I put you? I stay behind you with a horsewhip. Get it, boy.
Steve, we need these cars moved over here, man. Hurry up.
So, do you keep them all insured?
No, hell no.
Okay. That's why I only have 2 cars and not 3.
I was going to ask the same question that Kim just asked you. Did you have them insurance?
No,
When you
no.
put them on, I guess when you put them on the road, you will. Yeah, you do that. Yeah,
Well, you might have to. I mean, you got to
Yeah.
have liability.
yeah.
Yeah, but your place is not exactly a wrecking yard, though, right, Gary?
No, it's a junkyard, wrecking yard, whatever you want to call it.
But you
You
don't dismantle cars, though.
I don't want.
You don't
Oh.
dismantle cars.
Yes, we dismantle cars.
Oh, okay.
My
Yeah.
boy, you live in Illinois. Is that where you live at? Illinois.
I live in Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Okay.
Yep, he's a Michigander man.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with no Michigan people. Gee, they good people too. I don't know about them California people. I don't know how they are.
Yeah, we're a rough bunch. We're kind of crazy.
So you got a Dodge, Steve. What year model Dodge you got, Steve? It runs.
It's a full-size Dodge van.
It runs pretty good.
It used to.
What kind of gas mileage you getting with it right now?
Hell, that thing didn't get good gas mileage at all. I think I probably got like 10 or 11 miles per gallon.
Damn. Oh,
Mark, is that your junkyard?
What?
Is that your junkyard?
Yeah, that's the link. But yeah,
Who's Lee?
the people that my dad purchased it from back in 1983, their name was Lee.
And you just kept the name.
Yes.
I would just love to be just like a handyman, a runaround boy in your yard,
Well, see, is what it is that, I started working my job in 98. So I worked my job and the yard for 4 years. Well, I got tired of it. So I shut the yard down and we actually sold the yard. And when we sold the yard, the guy, they ended up finding this guy deceased. Okay. Apparently he owed somebody some money or whatever. So anyhow, we let the license and everything go. And then after my mom passed away in 2009, my dad come up to me and says, start the yard back up. So I started. So I've been fighting with the city for almost a year. Now I got them straightened out. Now I'm dealing with the state. So I should have my license and everything back here, hopefully by the end of this year.
good Lord. And crazy. What's going on there, Ann?
So when the thing about this is that I've been working, in my job and everything else. So when people say it's going to take me 30 years to put a car together, I got good reason to take me 30 years to put a car together.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Well, 30 years, that 30 years is greatly exaggerating.
But and Kim can probably testify about this here. Ever since I got my first vehicle, I ain't never been without a vehicle. Have you, Kim?
Who, me?
Yeah. Have you ever, when you first got your first vehicle, have you ever done without a ride?
No. But I mean, it's been rough.
Yeah,
I've owned some junk.
yeah, I have to. Yeah.
Hey, John's there, Kim. It's your buddy John.
Junkyard.
Okay.
John's got a link in his email if he wants to come up.
Okay. Yeah, I want to just say, I've always had a vehicle ever since I've been driving. I've never been walking. I've never have walked. I mean, if I want to, I will walk, But,
Well, I can't say I ain't never walked because I've had a lot of junk vehicles
oh, I have too.
where I had to walk.
Yeah. I understand. Oh, my first wife, man, she was a damn idiot. Well, she's from damn New Jersey. Ain't nothing against about nobody from New Jersey.
She's an idiot because she's from New Jersey, Waterford.
But I mean, that was my first wife. I ain't got no good nobody from New Jersey, but you know, my first wife, I got a second wife, she from Memphis, Tennessee. So I got a good one now.
Good deal. She's got to be a good one.
Yeah,
For her to put up with you.
yeah. She is.
My first car, I had bought an International Scout. Had a
You did.
on the floor.
Look, Kim, that was probably the best vehicle you've ever owned.
Well, I can't say that because I didn't own it actually.
Oh,
Dad bought it.
those Scouts were tanks, man.
I have not been without a vehicle since I was 16. I see what you're saying, Brian J. You ain't been where I've been since you were 16. That's not the way I am. Man, it's been rough now. I'm like him now. I drove some junk now down the road. Put some oil in them.
And then I bought a Ford Mustang.
Tim said his first car was a 1936 Dodge. Ain't no wrong with that, Tim.
But yeah, it's I've owned a car. I've owned my Mach 1 since I was 12 years old. My dad bought it for me, and because he was going to the hospital to get surgery done, so he was afraid that I wouldn't be able to have my first car, so he went out and got it for me.
Right.
So, but he didn't give it to me because when I showed him my diploma, then I could have the car. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like holding it over my head until I graduated high school.
And did you do it like a good boy?
I graduated high school, but I got kicked out the last semester because I beat up a guy for tripping a retarded girl or a handicapped girl, whatever you want to call her. And when the principal went to go grab me off the guy and I was coming back to hit him, I elbowed the principal right dead square in the nose.
Oh.
And there was blood everywhere, man. He grabbed me and dragged me down the hallway like a Raggedy Ann doll. So I got kicked out of couldn't hold that against me because I was sticking up for that girl.
That's
Tim,
good you did that.
so Tim, you still got your 38 Plymouth. You say you got it. It's a 1938 Plymouth, and you still. That's good.
Tim's got some really cool stuff, Waterbug.
You know what, Mr. Mach 1, my face hurts right now. Because I'm just imagining you blasting that dude in the face with your elbow.
Oh, and I had the guy down because what had happened is that I got him. She come running out of class every day, and I mean it's like the end of the school day, And every day she'd come out there, man, and her legs would be like wagon wheels, buddy, just a running, and she'd be holding on to those books. Well, this guy tripped her, man, and she slid, and her books went plumb against the wall. And before what I've done, I had this guy, and I was having back between the lockers. And I guess when Schuster come running down the hallway because he heard that guy screaming, and he reached down and grabbed me to pull me up while I was cocking back to hit that guy again, and that elbow got him.
Woo! Did you play any football or wrestling in high school?
No. I hated school. When it turned 2:30 or 3 o'clock, whatever time school got out, I wanted to be out of there. I wasn't waiting for nothing afterwards.
Like me.
I was gone.
I see what you're saying, Tim. You still got out there in the shed. Yeah.
We still paid attention a little bit in school, but we hated it.
Oh, I couldn't stand being there, man. I couldn't stand being there.
Yeah.
That's about the way I felt about it.
My daddy gave me a 1960.
I never could pay attention. I was always thinking about after school or something.
Right.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. I've been riding dirt bikes and stuff my whole life, especially through school and stuff like that, up until I was about 28 years old or whatever. And I used to ride every single day, and that's all I could think about was getting out of school going home, doing my chores and stuff around the house, and getting on that bike. And I didn't care how cold it was. I would still get out there and get on that bike.
In the snow too?
In the snow, we used to stud our tires so we could ride in the snow.
Well, if you rode it every day, it wasn't that bad. I used to ride in the cold.
I'm talking about a dirt bike though, Kim, not a street bike. But we used to ride every day. I had a guy that wanted to sponsor me to ride because I used to ride with his son, and so his son could practice with me. And he wanted to sponsor me. He was going to buy me a bike and all my uniform and everything for me. And when he talked to my parents said no. And then, but my dad be like, why don't you play football? Well, I can get hurt just as bad at football as I can ride a dirt bike. Well, that too, Brian. I was more interested in girls too.
Brian J., what was your first vehicle you had? I was more interested in girls instead of the school. Yeah, I know that feeling. I did too. I like the more big girls in school.
Would you say you like the big girls in school?
Yeah.
Well, I thought there was only two kinds of girls. Big old good ones and good old big ones.
Well, you ever hear the saying, now you ain't gonna say it here on your stream.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Very bad.
We're after 2 hours. They won't look at it now.
Oh, okay. Little girl big, and big girl little.
Yeah.
That's good. I almost bought a street bike yesterday, but I changed my mind. It was a 2006 Honda 18cc Crusher for $3,000. But you like, Brian J., you like bikes though, don't you? Y'all, your boys and all, y'all like bikes. Brian said my first car was a 1978 Datsun. That was a good Datsun there.
Well, back in those days, man, they made cars. And then the 80s really went. You couldn't hardly get 60,000 miles out of a car back in the 80s. From like 79 on, you couldn't get crap mileage for a car.
Miss Roseanne, what was your first car you had, Miss Roseanne? She probably had a Cadillac, you know it. I
like four-wheel too, but I like that. I like that suit, that dual sport I bought. I really like it.
I had a 1981 Honda CB90 Honda.
Who is that?
I don't know. He got 222 subscribers.
No content though.
No. What's going on, good looking honky? You all right today, buddy?
No, I had a 1968 Chevrolet 3/4 ton pickup truck. Oh, okay. 68.
Hey, I'm telling you, those are the best trucks made, man.
Yeah, they're all.
67 through 72.
Yeah, Chevrolet did make some good vehicles back in them days. I think they outdone the Chevrolets in the Fords. I mean, they outdone the Dodgers in the, the Fords. See, Chevrolets did. Grizz, what was your first vehicle? You had a 350 Grizz. See, car with a Chevrolet 3. I think Grizz bull crap enough now. talking about he had a Datsun with a Z car with a Chevrolet 350 and a Corvette. Nobody but the Grizz come up with something like that. You know it. Good looking honky tonk. Does it get it? Yeah. Right, y'all.
Brian, that's a nice looking bike, buddy. But I don't like those kind of bikes. I like dirt bikes. That's why I bought this dual sport, because I can ride it on the streets to go to the trails.
What about that? What
When I tried to,
oh, okay, great.
when I tried to click on the bike, it says this side ahead contains harmful programs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I looked at it, had a little picture on it. I didn't download nothing, no. I just
Right. I just clicked on the picture.
Oh, yeah.
You know, my mother-in-law, she had a Lexus, and I thought that was a real fancy car until I found out it was made by Toyota.
Yeah, it's made. I think it's made by Toyota. I think you're right.
Right?
Brian, I couldn't tell you nothing about a motorcycle, buddy, because I don't know anything. I just know I like that dual sport I got. That's all I can tell you.
Tell me it's not be safe.
Well, you know, you buy these new Toyotas now, don't they come with like a 100,000-mile warranty?
Oh, they do. They do.
The body rust off those cars before the engine goes bad. You know what? Good-looking honky. Most of these cars nowadays say Toyota underneath the hood. Well, and you know, Brian, I'm with you though, dude. But I used to ride a lot, so I mean, now I'm, you know, I'm older. I'm riding. I even got my cycle endorsement now, but I won't drive on the city and stuff like that on these highways. No.
No, you don't want to do that. Unless they're licensed.
Oh, I'm licensed, but I ain't getting on the road.
I think that person saying good looking honky tonk. I think that's old John John's ex-woman. I mean, I'm just saying that because I've been looking at that. I think that's Country 21. Might not be, but I think that's her.
Oh, I never heard of.
Well, it might be.
I think that's who it is. She'll probably come up to you and invite her up because she's a.
See, I'm sub to her, and I'm not sub to this person.
Yeah, but I think she changed her channel, Kim. She changed it.
Yep, you're still sub to them.
I mean, okay.
I think. Could be wrong.
No. I mean, I just throw that out there. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, if they start a new channel.
Yeah. I think that's who it is, man. I ain't for sure now.
Now, you know, Tim, my brother, when we were kids, had a 1974 or 75 YZ360. What a monster.
Yeah. I tell you, I had some damn good years back in the 70s. And I know Grizz and Tim and Brian and them has too, and Kim has too. Back in the 70s, I was young boy back then.
Hey, he says that his name's Peter North. He's not that person you're talking about.
Peter North.
Well, I don't know him then.
Yeah, Peter North, my ass.
Yeah. Well, I'm rolling on that, Kim. I'm rolling on that.
He wishes he was Peter North.
What, Peter North Rich?
No, he dead.
He's a famous porn star.
Yeah, but he dead now, ain't he?
I haven't heard that. I'll have to check it out.
Grizz.
You know,
Yeah.
those Banshees were the fastest around at one time, man.
Let me get some French fried and taters, okay?
Yeah.
They got big ones in there.
I'll take 2 of the big ones.
I reckon I'd like to get me some. I reckon I'm here because I killed somebody.
Peter North, legendary X-Man, describes his 35-year journey being the king of the cum shot. Oh my God. I ain't never heard of him before.
Me neither.
I ain't neither. I guess he's an old rascal.
Well, Sling Blade was really good, but I don't know. I don't know this Peter North.
No, neither.
I'm telling you guys, he's a. I don't know if he's dead, like Waterblood said or not, but he is a famous porn star. They used to call him Mr. Big Dick because he had the biggest dick in porn.
Hey, Steve, look what Grizz wrote about you there.
No, Steve.
The,
Johnny Holmes. Johnny Holmes was the biggest dude.
I never heard of that guy, Kim.
You haven't?
John Holmes, that's old.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's giving us names, Mr. Mach 1. He's calling me Peter Licking, and you're Peter Whacking. Now, what's Kim?
Oh, well, I would rather be a Peter Whacker than a Peter Vicker.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Chris. And
Oh, God almighty. Oh.
No, Big Steve. Johnny Holmes was back on the reel-to-reel.
I'll stick to my cards here, Mr. Good-looking Hunky. I'll stick to my cards.
I hear you there, Kim. He's a vintage porn star.
But he was back when you had to do the reel-to-reel.
Oh,
I was gonna say, Waterbug. I like that poster that you got on that door right there. Asteroids.
yeah.
Peter Piper, pumpkin
I
eater.
thought them damn kid up there.
That's my favorite game, man.
Asteroids is like as old as Steve. They're older than Steve.
Oh, that's an old damn thing there. That's some of that shit them kids left here when they moved out.
That's the best game on Atari, man.
Oh, they got that.
Waterbug, did you get your stuff moved around?
Yeah.
You're in the back room now?
Yeah, I'm back in the back room.
In
And
the bathroom, in the doghouse.
John and Melissa and them they got that house over there. They bought John and Melissa they bought that house over there. They got it. They got approved and everything. Everything's a go.
Good.
You know, that was Lily's mama.
Right.
That was Lily's mama, Sean and Melissa. Yeah, they got that house. They got proof. So they got to sell that 4 acres out there where they live at now. You know.
Hey, Happy Meds, why don't you come on over here so I can take some of you?
Yeah, them old damn porn. There's some of them old damn porn stars. They all about dead, I think.
Now you know who was the biggest penis in porn? That was Ron Jeremy, baby.
No, no, Johnny Holmes, man. Look it up. He was huge.
I think John Holmes was the damn pastor.
But the hedgehog, dude, didn't he just get in trouble for messing around with some young girl or something?
They probably did. They probably
Yeah, better run. I'll tell you what, you better have security around your refrigerator when I come in your house, because I tend to at least peek inside refrigerators when I'm at somebody's house. You know, I have to peek in your fridge.
I'll tie your big ass down out here. I'll tie your big ass down, boy.
Water bugs like, you ain't looking inside my fridge, motherfucker.
They ain't nothing in my damn refrigerator. Hell. Nothing but some damn beer.
Some beer. There you go. I love it.
A lot of people had died in porn. Last time I seen Ron Garrett, we were
Mr. Mark Warner,
there.
what would you do if I came over to your house, like to say to visit, and you caught me peeking in your fridge?
You talking to me?
I'd ask if he's hungry, Steve.
Oh no, man! I just wanted to see what you got. That's all.
I could get some damn baked beans for you. Bush baked beans.
Oh, dude! Hey,
Good looking hockey fan. 13.5 would ruin Caitlyn Jenner's day.
hey, Waterbug, if that's all you wanted to feed my ass with some baked beans, I'd love it, because I bet you make some good ass baked beans, don't you?
Yeah. I ain't gonna give you no Boston butt.
Yeah.
Cause if I'll feed you a Boston butt, you won't leave.
Well, you got that right. Oh my, that Boston butt just melt in your mouth.
Yep.
And not in your hand.
Well, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Tim, thanks for having me up. Waterbug, Steve, good seeing you
Yeah,
guys. Everybody in chat, you guys have a great rest of your night, but I'm going to pop off here. And
you ain't got to get off, man. Shoot.
Oh, no, I'm getting tired now. It's 10:16. It's past my bedtime.
Boy, I ain't gonna hear you talking. I want you to talk about them cars you got. Have you got any trucks?
Oh, I got trucks. But I'm going. Waterbug, Kim, everybody, I'll talk to you guys all later.
I appreciate it, brother. That's a good fella right there.
Yep.
He is. He always been good.
Now we can talk about it.
Nah, I ain't gonna talk about it. He's a good fella. Robert, you don't never get up here. Won't you come up here?
Yeah, hell. Robert don't come up on panel no more.
Robert, come up here and talk to Steve.
Yeah, come on, Robert. If you got the balls, you ain't even got no balls. Your balls are shriveled up.
Come on, Robert, get up here.
Maybe if I talk enough trash to him, he'll come up here on Waterbug.
Robert, get up here. Steve's talking all that trash.
Get your Ford driving ass up here.
Come on, Robert, get up here. Yeah, I see what you say, Tim. Yeah. Night, Peter. Winkler. Yeah.
What are you?
Come on up here, Robert. I ain't seen Robert in a long time.
Are you yellow, Robert?
Yeah, come on over. Come here, Robert. I ain't go on Robert. He's a good fella there.
No, see, Robert.
You got a link. Check your email.
Robert's chicken. Chicken.
Nah, he ain't chicken. He just like lay low. Come on up here, Robert. I ain't seen you in a long time, buddy. I mean, if you want to. Yeah, I like old Robert. He's a good fella.
Everybody everywhere will say Robert 208 is the biggest yellow belly in the West.
No, old Robert's a good feller. I enjoy old Robert. When he gets up here on the panel, you know. Where's Grizz at this evening? Both time he's up here on your panel, Kim.
Grizz is in the chat.
Oh, okay.
He dropped down. His internet messed up on him.
Oh, okay, okay. I sure do miss you. I reckon he got my haircut like they had the old Grizz. He don't believe in no haircut, does he? Old Grizz.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah, Brian J. Why don't you put up your dukes, Brian J? You talking all that BS? I'll take you on any day, pal. Anytime, anywhere. McDonald's parking lot, the Rite Aid. Hell, we need to go to Aldi's and fight in the parking lot over there. I'll knock you out, player.
Robert, you coming up, buddy? Come up here and let's talk about that damn F-150 you got. No, you got 250, ain't you? Ford. I think Robert got a 250 Ford truck.
Yeah, that's right. I'll knock you out and buy you a hamburger after, Brian.
It's school, right? School night for me. I'm going to hang down here. Ah, come on up here, Robert. Talk about that Ford you got. Your Ford pickup.
Oh, what he's saying is the kids, he'll wake the kids talking.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, don't listen to me, Robert. I'm a dumbass.
That F-150 is junk. Yeah, they are. There you go.
That Grizz is still here.
Grizz, you coming up? Your wife, your internet dragging.
He said he's checking up about a fire.
Yeah, I'll see that now.
Is that by you, Grizz? God, I hope not.
Well, how y'all weather up there, Grizz? Y'all get some cold weather and rainy weather up there, y'all's way, Grizz?
He's probably getting the same weather I am, Waterbug. We're around like the 60s and the 70s.
I understand, Robert, you about the kids. I understand it, man. I understand that.
Watching a movie on the projector out back. Now that's pimp shit right there.
Yeah, I understand that. It's about 10 miles east of me.
And that's cool, Robert.
What y'all got a fire, Grizz? Got a wildfire going on?
My neighbor put up a big screen out back here one time. It was on the 4th of July for his kids, and he had one of those projectors too. So we had a big, huge, it was like 100-inch screen, man, out here, and he put up a kids movie for the kids. That's what was playing on there, but it was awesome to have that. Big. It was like big, man. It was big. And he had speakers hooked up to it so you can hear the movie outside and everything. It was awesome.
I'll tell you what, though, I sure do appreciate Kim and Miss Pam coming down here this summer. There was a good paper right there, I'll tell you. Old Kim's a big old fella, and I'll tell you, he's tall, too. He's just not heavy. He's tall. He's a good fella, and I'll tell you, he'll help you any way he can.
Now, that's a polite word, a way of saying they stack shit that high.
I'll tell you, old Kim's a good fella, I'll tell you. Any of y'all get a chance to meet him, y'all need to meet him, I'll tell you. He's a good fella now. Him and his wife, they're just down-to-earth people. They're just good people.
Car fire, that sucks, man.
Have you ever met Brian J. Kim?
You know, I have a damn good story about a car fire, and that would make a good video for my channel.
Kim, have you ever met Brian J.?
No, if I would have knew him when we went out west, I would have looked him up.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been on the panel, but I didn't know him like I do now.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something. Brian J. Kim is just like it right there. He's a good fella.
You too, Waterbug.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just appreciate y'all coming down. You know.
Well, we had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, Lily asked me today, so she asked me today, she said, where's Mr. Kim and Miss Pam at? I said, they had to go back home, baby.
I seen your video.
Oh, you did? Okay, I
I
didn't
told you. Tell her Miss Pam's watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Waterbug has one hell of a long ass driveway, man. You back off in the woods and shit.
Yeah, I am. I'm back here in the woods. Kim know where I'm at.
He back there where the Sasquatch and the bears be crawling around.
I love it back here, boy. It's pretty back here. I want to move uptown, but I decided I wouldn't move uptown. They are awesome, Brian. I wish I would have got a long time ago.
At least you got the equipment to take care of your place.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot to push, you know it? Push mode.
Yeah. I've been in a smoke shelter. I'm doing a video on that smoke shelter. I'm doing a smoke shelter over my smoker.
Yeah.
I'll release that. I'm gonna release that. I already got some videos on it, but I'll release it in a couple of days. I ain't quite got it done, you know. But since Sean and Melissa them got that new house over there, I guess I'm supposed to cut their Boston book for Thanksgiving. They're gonna try to have Thanksgiving over at their new house this year. So I just go smoke some Boston butts out there.
How far are they going to live from you?
About 5 miles. They ain't very far from us. You go down that main highway and you just be out there in just a few minutes. They're about 3 miles that way. Now they back that way. I know you can't see it, but I'm just saying that they ain't very far from it. Oh, Melissa, boy, she loves y'all. I tell you what, that girl right there, she's a damn gold sport. You can't get nothing over on her. I want to get a new smoker, and I want a master built Gallery 1050. Now, does it work off of wood, Robert? Is it a wood burner? That's going to be my next one I get. It's going to be a wood smoker. The one I got now is a gas in wood. The next one I get is going to be pure out wood, Robert.
Hey, Kim, I got to get up off of here, man. I got to go wash dishes and crap, get things done before the night's over. So I love you. Thank you for letting me come up. Waterbug, you awesome.
Well, you ain't got to drop down because of me now.
No. I got chores I got to go do. And if I don't do it, my mom's going to be one pissed off lady.
Yeah, you don't make your mama mad. No.
So I will see everybody later. Thank you again, Kim. Peace, Waterbug.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Later.
You're welcome. Old Steve, a good fella.
Then there was two.
Yep. Old Steve, a good fella. Yeah. Gritty, you coming up? How long you been on here, Kim?
2.5 hours.
Now you get ready to shut it down. You let me know. I'll drop down.
Well,
'Cause
you can hang with me. We'll go until 10 o'clock.
okay. Okay, I'll be fine. Yeah, I ain't go on Steve. He's a pretty good fellow.
I went to the doctor the other day, water bug, and he gave me some pills. I haven't took but 2 of them. I did take one last night, but seems to be working
That's good.
on my pen, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Are you asking about some of them pills?
He gave me he gave me a script for one.
Yeah, okay. Does it seem like it helps you?
Well, I don't know. It's still early in the game.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it'll help you. I hope it does. I don't wish nobody no bad luck. You know, no help luck. That smoker runs on the tar coat in wood. Oh, okay, Robert. I appreciate that. Yeah, I might need to check in on that tar coat drill then. Is a Home Depot seller, Lowe's, or Robert? Who you think sells that drill? Give us some heads up on that. Well, I'm glad you're doing better. How's your foot doing since you been your foot doing okay?
Well, my foot's fine. It was right above my ankle. And it's getting better every day. But I told him, I said, well, I think it was more a ligament or a tendon or something that got pulled.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, he said, I agree.
Yeah, I don't wish nobody no bad luck on nobody's help.
Well, no, I wouldn't think he would.
No.
Grizz, I'm not on Bookface, so I can't look at that.
No, I can't look at Facebook neither. I ain't got it. Missy got it, but I won't get on that bull crap. I've been watching a lot of videos, you know. I've been watching a lot of old videos, you know, of different people's channel and all.
Grizz, I can't watch it. I don't have Bookface. No, I can't watch it. I'm a Democrat. I looked at it. It says for dumbasses only. Hello, Marty.
Hey, Marty. How you doing tonight, buddy? You get you some new tires. Did you ever get some new tires on your car?
I did.
didn't know. I know
Yeah,
you-
I bought. I can't remember. I think they're Bridgestone.
I know you when you was up over down this neck of the woods. You was talking about getting you some new tires when you got back.
Yeah, they was getting worn pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a tire to come on that car when you bought it. When you come down
Yeah.
here. But damn, you got your money worth out of them.
I think I had 30-some thousand on them tires. Not just me, but I mean,
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I understand. Are y'all able to go in the restaurants up there where y'all went now?
yeah. You're supposed to wear your mask until you get sit down, and then you take your mask off.
Okay.
I went into a restaurant today uptown here, got us a tenderloin to go.
Right.
They make good tenderloin up here.
About what now?
Tenderloin, a breaded tenderloin sandwich.
Yeah. That's
I bet you like them with grits, don't you?
yeah. But I'll tell you what, there's a place up here in town that I guess you can go in there and sit down. I think he don't care. But he makes a damn good damn hamburger. It ain't done this damn shit like Burger King and McDonald's and Hardee's and got. You go in there, it's a big old cheeseburger.
Huh?
And they make it right there, you know. I mean, it's home. You know, the guy that owns it, he owns the business. You know, he's just a small guy, small business. But that's the kind of restaurants I like to go to.
Sure.
You know, when I feel up to it. I've took it down. I got a couple old people I've been taking to the doctor here lately and all, you know. Well, Missy's been doing it too. I've been drinking me a lot more coffee than I've been drinking. You still drinking your coffee?
Oh yeah.
Ain't that wrong with a good cup of coffee, you know it.
Yeah.
You like those coffee black?
Black as you can get her.
Yeah.
We make that Folgers black silk.
That's a good coffee there. Yeah, that's good coffee right there.
We go through a lot of coffee for no more than we drink.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drop off here now. I'm gonna get out and do a little bit of something this evening. And Jim, I appreciate you letting me come up here. Okay,
Well, you're welcome anytime.
and I'll tell you, call me sometime. Now you still got my phone number, don't you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Call me sometime. I mean, ain't no problem. I appreciate it. I love y'all in a good way. Okay, y'all take care now.
Good enough. Well, I hate to see him go. That took care of the show. Well, I got an email from Bobby Sprinkle. He said, keep me on block because I won't never support your channel no more. And that's fine. I don't care. I mean, I can't keep up with which channel he's got, you know. Really slowed down. Yeah. Grizz, come on back up. I was planning on staying about another 15 minutes. With a flat tire. Okay, give me a minute. All right. Everybody quit chatting too. I don't know where everybody went. Says we're down to 6 people now. Ah, here comes Grizz. He back. Robert,
See, where did I put my StreamYard at? There it is. Ah. Yeah, I had to get everything reset back up here for the StreamYard part of it.
well, now we're down to 4.
Down to 4.
Brian wanted to know how many there was.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it is. As soon as there's more than 2 people on the panel, it starts the audio starts really dragging on me. It makes it hard to hear.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, not always. Sometimes I can get up to 3, maybe 4 at times, but a lot of times, if there's more than 2 people, it starts dragging the audio down on me.
Oh, on the panel?
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to my mic.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well, it happened to me one time before, and I don't know what I did to fix it.
Well,
The
when you
last
came
time-
back after you rebooted, and you came back, I couldn't hear you at first.
Right?
And then all of a sudden it started working again. I was just wondering if you did something after you rebooted too.
No. I didn't know what to do.
Huh. Well, I know that when I'm on my cell phone, if I get a phone call, it's like it kicks it off of the speakerphone. You like if I'm on StreamYard, and you're on StreamYard, it's like a speakerphone then. But if I get a phone call, it kicks it off of speakerphone, the StreamYard. So when I come on back, it's just like you got to hold the phone up to your ear. So then I have to leave StreamYard, then come back on in to get the full audio back. Hey, Brian, how does it feel to finish behind a slow Ford?
On that, I got that flip phone, but I can Bluetooth it to my car. And when I get a phone call, it'll turn the fan down on the air conditioner. You know what I'm saying?
You're starting to cut out on me again.
Oh boy. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, now I can hear you fine, but when you was talking there, it was all cutting out on me.
Okay, let me try it again. I got that flip phone, and I can Bluetooth it to the Cadillac. And then if I get a phone call, it'll automatically turn the fan on the air conditioner down.
Huh.
That way
That's pretty cool.
That way you can hear it. Don't turn it off, it just turns it down.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not so sure if that was Bobby, because I told him he'd send me a picture, and whoever it was, and it's an email. He's using a Bobby Sprinkle email that I've received email from before, but I'm still not convinced. Why would he send me an old picture, of it before it started running? He just grabbed a picture and sent it to me, and it's got a flat tire. It don't look any different. I mean, he could have got that anywhere.
Right. Well, he sent me an email. It says, "Please keep me on block. I will never support your channel again."
Yeah, it might be Bobby. He does get pretty sensitive.
Oh, I rub it in, because he sent me all kinds of emails about Trump, how good he was and everything. I don't care. And he's saying that the Democrats are supporting the riots. Well, I never did see Joe Biden out there in Portland. Have you?
No, I haven't seen Joe Biden out there in Portland. I haven't seen Donald Trump there in Portland. But what I have seen in Portland is Mayor Wheeler.
I don't know.
And I've seen him going on out there declaring the peaceful protest as there's fires going behind him and they're smashing into buildings. And he's talking about it as peaceful protests as businesses are being shut down. Now, I don't hold this type of stuff against all Democrats because I don't. But think about it, this is, forget about the presidency part of it. Okay, that's a whole different issue. But why is it that the big cities are all the Democrat cities that are having these problems?
Don't know. I don't care. I ain't out there. What I think they should do, give them all guns and let them kill each other.
I think what they ought to do is yank the wall down from the Mexican border, take it up to these big cities and wall them on in and turn it into a gladiator show.
There you go. There you go.
Well, the governor of Oregon is a dumbass too, Brian, because they're not really doing anything about it either. And I'm starting to think that Donald Trump's a dumbass because he's not sending the feds on in there.
Well, he definitely dumbass.
He should be going on in there. You know, I mean, if I was Donald Trump, I'd be saying, screw this. I don't care if they're Democrat cities or not. These businesses and stuff, we can't let this happen. And if the Democrat mayors and governors won't do something about it, I got stuff.
Okay, Brian said the governor is a Democrat and he's done a good job so far. Now, I don't know him.
I don't know what you want, girl. No. Well, we got a Democrat mayor down in here in Eugene, and the Eugene Democrat is doing a good job. So that's what I'm saying. It's not all Democrats, but I'm just saying it's in the major cities, and they're all Democrat cities, and they're trying to suck ass up to those Antifa crowds. Just a second here. Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
Good thing or good deal, Brian. I'm glad somebody's doing something good out there. I'll tell you what, Brian, we need to get past he said, she said, and move on. This is our country that we're living in or trying to. So, I don't give a rat's behind if you're a Republican or a Democrat. Don't be such a dumbass and do something to lead us through this this Trump virus that we've got. Trump hadn't done a thing to help us. So I don't care if we have a Republican just so we can get Trump out of there. That's all I care about. You give me a good Republican and I'll vote for him. But I haven't seen one yet.
I guess there is a fire up there now. It got away from the car. I still got to find more details out on it yet.
Is it burning the trees?
It got off the side of the road, and that's all that's up there is trees. So I don't know how far is it, how fast it's growing or anything else like that. Oh yeah, Brian, it's 10 miles away. There ain't no way that it's going to come down this way. It will be going. The fire where it's at most likely will head northeast, and there's nobody out that way. It'll just be a big fire. There won't be any houses. No, nothing in that direction. Oh, just all timberland.
Well, Tim, I'll tell you what, we needed a leader, and we haven't had one for 4 years. So we could
Yeah,
have.
we haven't had a leader for about
No,
24 years.
no. Don't badmouth our good president. Okay. No, Trump has not been a leader. He's walking around like, oh, nobody needs a mask. The virus is going to go away. It's going to be a miracle. It'll just go away. Now, that's stupid. You know what?
Well, I'm not going to build up Trump. I'm going to side with you there on that part. But hear me out on this one little bit. How much did you support George W. Bush?
None.
You thought he was. You thought how much?
George W. Bush was behind 911.
How much stock would you put into anything that he has to say?
Bush?
Yeah.
None.
Who is he supporting?
Do what?
Who is he supporting for the presidency?
Who am I supporting?
No, who is George W. Bush supporting?
Probably himself.
No, he's supporting Joe Biden. Now that tells me that one of our worst presidents in history supporting Joe Biden. Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody can learn from their own mistakes. But I didn't know that.
You know why he's supporting Joe Biden?
Because he hates
I
Trump.
really think it almost. I'm not saying that Trump is a good president, but this is just my opinion. But just a second, there's more on the fire. I'll be right back.
Oh, I got to hear this. Yeah, Tim, I agree with you. Bush is a turncoat. Well, I'll tell you what, if you watch that video, the plane or the jet flew into the tower. When the tower fell, you could see layers of explosion. Boom, boom, boom. And that wasn't from the tower coming down. That was from bombs. That was preset. Well, Tim, I don't think they ever got a one world government, did they? I don't think that flew. I heard they wanted it, but I don't think it. And I don't even know what that means myself. I know it's bad. It's kind of like Hitler. Well, yeah,
Okay.
I thought he was involved. Tell us about the fire, Grizz.
It's you can if you know where Hufford is right across the campground from me up on the hill. You can see the fire from there.
Okay.
So it's not that far away, but it's only like about a 1 acre fire right now.
Oh my God. From a car fire.
Yeah, it started from a car.
Wow.
Anyway, what I was saying before that is I believe what it boils on down to is I know that George W. Bush was in full support of the one world order. And I know Joe Biden is support of the one world order. And I believe that Donald Trump, what he's trying to do is get us out of the one world order, all the one world order stuff. That's what I think this is all about. Yeah, well, Brian, fortunately, where I'm at, I'm actually more basically downhill, and the wind is generally going the opposite direction from us from the fire, and so it'd have to. I mean, it could come this way if we had an east wind, but this time of year we generally don't get an east wind. Oh, shut up, Tim.
Well, Grizz, I think I'm going to shut it down. I've hit 3 hours.
Yeah, okay.
I've probably used up my time. But now you was talking about if you made $100 a month, and if you sign up a repeat, it's
Yeah.
only $20. If you go monthly,
Right.
it's $25.
Yeah, I would sign up monthly. I wouldn't pay for a year's subscription or anything like that. I just go monthly.
Well, it'd be cheaper if you went like a year.
I know it'd be cheaper, but I'd have to wait to see how my channel got because I would hate for it to get to the point where, like all I said, I had 1 month where I didn't make the $100, periodically from time to time when I still had to make that payment.
Well, see what you do is you pay the whole year. It'd be $240
Mm-hmm.
versus 25.
Well, that means that I have to wait a whole year that I got, that I made the $1,200, $100 every month, at least for 1 year before I pay that, before I do that then.
Okay, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to do it because it takes me 3 times or maybe 4 months to get $100 now. Since the Trump virus, they've really cut down on paying. You can see they have on me. I don't make
and what I've noticed on me is some of my videos have been cut and other videos are making more. And I think it all depends on what's on the content of that video.
Right.
It's based on what people are paying to advertise on it. That's kind of what I'm kind of getting out of it. Because some of my videos, I get a payment of $13 per 1,000. But some of my videos are getting paid $15 per 1,000. And some of them are only getting paid like $7 per 1,000.
Views, you mean?
I don't know what they mean when they say per 1,000. I don't think that means per views. I don't know what, when you go to your analytics and you look at that where it says the pay rate per 1,000 or whatever. And I don't know if that's views or based on a watch time or what.
I don't know. I just know that when it trickles into that piggy bank, it gets $100, they kick her out.
Yep.
Well, Grizz, it's been great.
Okay. Well, sorry I couldn't be up when the other guys were here. It gets too much lag. I can't hear very well.
I understand. Bye, everybody in chat. I think we're down to